queen of three-pointers.
It's a pretty good team.
That was pretty.
What made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to...
And a master at assists.
Of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home. So you have two. Now here comes Clark, bouncing to back. Bentley who lays it in.
Largest lead for either team has been 7. Clark with the kick out to Samuelson.
The game of women's basketball is changing, and at the helm of this change is the rookie sensation from Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark. Ever since Clark stepped onto the basketball court, she has been breaking records left and right. Whether it is the most three-pointers in a season, WNBA Rookie of the Month, or the fastest point scorer in college basketball, you will find Caitlin's name next to each of these records. And do you know the beautiful thing about this change? She is not the only beneficiary of this record-breaking performance. In fact, all of the WNBA is benefiting from it. The women's basketball has started getting more attention than it ever did in its entire history of 28 years, all thanks to Caitlin Clark. But how did this happen? How did a random girl from Iowa, who almost didn't make it to high school basketball, reach the heights of greatness in women's basketball? Born in the capital of Iowa on January 22, 2002, Caitlin had a completely different childhood than most of her friends. Born into a family of sports enthusiasts, she began playing basketball at the early age of 5. However, Caitlin played the game at a high difficulty as she had to compete in boys' recreational leagues because her father could not find a girls' league for her age group. But she was not alone there. Caitlin had an older brother guiding her along the way.
I grew up watching the game. I had an older brother that played basketball, so I always tagged around with a lot of boys, and I think, that kind of helped me develop my offensive skill set at a younger age, a little faster than most people would.
While basketball was her primary focus, Clark also played soccer, tennis, volleyball, and golf before transitioning completely to the basketball game. Playing with boys turned out to be a great advantage for Clark in the end. When she was finally able to enter the girls' league, Caitlin didn't face any difficulty.
And then when I made that transition from boys basketball to girls basketball, I was, already kind of a step ahead.
When Caitlin entered Dowling Catholic High School in West Des Moines in 2017, she immediately became star of the team, excelling under coach Kristen Meyer. As a freshman, she averaged 15.3 points and 4.7 assists per game, earning All-State honors. By her sophomore year, Clark was averaging 27.1 points per game, ranking second in the state, and leading her team to the Class 5A state quarterfinals.
Throughout AAU, when I was in 8th grade, I was playing with 10th graders, 11th graders. So, it kind of was an easy transition for me in high school and college because I've already played against those girls that are quite a bit older than me.
Clark's junior season saw her achieve remarkable feats, including a 60-point game, the second highest in Iowa 5-on-5 girls basketball history. She also set a state record with 13 three-pointers in a single game and led her team to the Class 5A semifinals. She averaged 32.6 points per game and earned Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year honors in 2019. In her senior year, Caitlin averaged 33.4 points per game, again leading the state in scoring. Her team reached the Class 5A regional finals, and she finished her high school career with 2,547 points, the fourth most in Iowa history. Given this amazing performance, Caitlin was named Iowa Miss Basketball and Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year for the second time. Highly recruited, Clark was ranked the fourth best player in her class by ESPN. At the end of her high school years, Caitlin initially committed to Notre Dame, but later chose Iowa Hawkeyes, drawn by their up-tempo offense and head coach Lisa Bluter's reputation for developing point guards. When asked why she changed her mind, this is what Clark said.
The big thing for me is the reason I came here was because I wanted to stay home. I love getting to play for my home state. The people here, this is their pro sports. Iowa women's basketball is treated like a pro sport here. I think you can tell that with the 15,000 people that come out and support us. So,
Caitlin Clark's journey in collegiate basketball is nothing short of remarkable. She made her debut on November 25, 2020, dropping 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists in a victory over Northern Iowa. This was just the beginning. In her second game, she recorded a double-double, and by December 22nd, Clark secured the first triple-double by an Iowa player since 2015. Her freshman season was a parade of accolades and records. She averaged 26.6 points, 7.1 assists, and 5.9 rebounds, leading the NCAA Division I in scoring. Given her outstanding performance, Clark was unanimously named Big Ten Freshman of the Year, set records for Player of the Week honors, and helped Iowa reach the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, this is a place I, grew up loving, and people have supported me ever since, I was a young girl playing high school basketball in this state, and they always pushed me to achieve my dreams and supported me every step of the way. And I'm just grateful that I get to wear Iowa across my chest and represent this state that cares so much about women's athletics and women's basketball especially, and I get to live out my dream every day.
Clark's dominance continued into her sophomore season. On January 16, 2022, she recorded her fourth career triple-double, and by the end of January, she was breaking records for assists and setting single-game scoring highs. She averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game, becoming the first women's player in Division I history to lead in both points and assists. Clark earned her second consecutive Dawn Staley Award and was named Big Ten Player of the Year. Despite a disappointing end to the NCAA tournament, where Iowa was upset by Creighton, Clark continued to solidify her status as one of the top players in the country.
There's a lot of little things that you can go back and pick out from a one-possession game, and I think it's overall just going to be a lot of fuel to the fire next year. I think that's really all you can use it as. Obviously, we're frustrated, we're disappointed, we're sad, but we have our core coming back, and I think that's something bright to look forward to as well.
Given her amazing performance throughout the tournament, this setback didn't become an obstacle in her journey. If anything, it was just a stepping stone for Clark. Entering her junior season, she was a unanimous preseason All-American. Despite an ankle injury early in the season, she continued to shatter records. By December 2022, she had become the Big Ten career leader in triple-doubles and was scoring at historic levels, surpassing 2,000 career points in just her 75th game. Clark led Iowa to their second consecutive Big Ten tournament championship, where she recorded a triple-double in the final. Her heroics continued in the NCAA tournament, as she became the first player in history to record a 40-point triple-double in the Elite Eight. Clark then led Iowa to its first-ever national championship game. In the 2023 championship game, despite Clark's 30 points, Iowa fell to LSU. But even in defeat, Caitlin is as classy and shows great sportsmanship as in victory. It was in this game that Angel Reese, Clark's longtime rival, tried to mock her by showing her ring finger. However, Caitlin didn't take the gesture personally. Here's what she said when asked about Reese.
Angel Reese following you around, pointing to her ring finger and taunting you?
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just trying to get to the handshake line and shake hands and, be grateful that my team was in that position. That's all you can do is, hold your head high, be proud of what you did, and,
Although Iowa didn't win the championship game, Caitlin did break and set multiple records. Throughout the tournament, she broke the men's and women's scoring records with 191 points and 60 assists. She also won every major National Player of the Year award, becoming the first unanimous national player in Big Ten history. Even in her final college season, Caitlin Clark shattered records with remarkable performances. On January 31, 2024, she broke the Big Ten all-time scoring record and, by February 15th, surpassed the NCAA Division I career scoring record, finishing with 49 points in a game. She also set new highs for three-pointers and assists. Clark led Iowa to the Big Ten title and a second consecutive Final Four appearance. In the national championship game, she scored 30 points and had 18 in the first quarter, the most in any title game period. Clark, named National Player of the Year, left Iowa as the all-time leading scorer and three-point shooter, with her jersey retired and multiple awards, including the Best Female College Athlete ESPY, cementing her legacy as one of the greatest players in college basketball history.
That your jersey is going to be retired. No one will ever wear the number 22 in the Iowa women's basketball program again. What does that mean to you? How did that feel?
Yeah, it's super incredible, something I'm very thankful for, and obviously I've had some amazing teammates over the course of my 4 years here, and there's been a lot of really good 22s to come before me and play for this program, whether it's Kathleen Doyle or Sam Logic, so that number holds a lot of weight, far beyond my name. And
After a remarkable career in college basketball, Clark's eyes were now set on the biggest stage, WNBA, and things weren't going to be as smooth as in the NCAA. Caitlin Clark's 2024 WNBA journey has been nothing short of historic. Drafted as the #1 pick by the Indiana Fever, she immediately set ambitious goals, namely, ending the Fever's 7-year playoff drought.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
Giving her thoughts on being the first choice of Indiana Fever, Caitlin said,
So when the draft lottery happened, I actually had a game on the same exact night, but I was hoping the Fever got the first pick, and obviously I'm a Midwest girl. I'm from Iowa. Like, this is 5 hours from Iowa City, 7 hours from Des Moines, where I grew up. But I'm super pumped. Like, this is a basketball state. Like, people love it here. And
unfortunately, the start was not that good for Clark. In her debut on May 14th, she scored 20 points in a 92-71 loss to the Connecticut Sun. Her 10 turnovers set an unfortunate record for a WNBA debut. However, Caitlin didn't give up. As it would turn out, this was only the beginning of a season filled with milestones. Just 10 days later, Clark posted her first double-double, leading the Fever to their first win of the season. In a rematch with the Los Angeles Sparks, she delivered a career-high 30 points, becoming the fastest WNBA rookie to surpass 100 points and 50 assists in just 8 games. This early dominance earned her the league's Rookie of the Month honor for May, averaging impressive stats of 17.6 points, 6.6 assists, and 5.1 rebounds. Clark's stellar performance only improved from there. On June 7th, she matched her career-high 30 points, tying a rookie record with 7 three-pointers in a single game. Later that month, she set the Fever's single-game record with 13 assists. By July, Clark was selected as an All-Star, leading the entire league in fan votes. She didn't stop there. On July 6th, she became the first WNBA rookie to record a triple-double, delivering a stellar 19-point, 12-rebound, 13-assist performance in an 83-78 victory against the top-ranking New York Liberty. But Caitlin didn't forget her humbleness. Talking about the record-setting performance, Clark said,
honestly, like, I'm just happy we won. Like I've said, like, I take a lot of pride in being able to do a lot of different things for this team. Like, I want to be able to, I think we're really good when I can get the ball off the glass and just go in transition and find my teammates and set them up.
She's so humble, isn't she?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Let me tell
like,
you.
I mean, it's great.
That's
I don't know.
pretty cool, Caitlin.
breaking records became a theme for the Iowan rookie. On July 17th, she not only set a new WNBA record for most assists in a single game, but also broke the record for most points created in a game, either by scoring or assisting against the Dallas Wings. By August, she surpassed Tisha Penicheiro's 26-year-old rookie record for assists in a season, earning both the AP Player of the Week and Eastern Conference Player of the Week honors. But that's not all. Clark's shooting touch was equally remarkable. On August 28th, she broke the rookie record for three-pointers made, surpassing Ryan Howard's previous record of 85. In a dominant win over Chicago 2 days later, she registered a career-high 31 points and became the all-time leader in 10-plus assist games by a rookie. She also set the record for the most games with 20-plus points and 10-plus assists, and secured her 11th double-double of the season. The climax of her rookie year came on September 3rd, when Clark's relentless efforts paid off. The Indiana Fever clinched their first playoff berth since 2017, marking the end of their playoff drought. Clark's August accolades, including Eastern Conference Player of the Month and her third Rookie of the Month award, made her the first WNBA rookie to claim the Player of the Month honor. A few days later, she recorded her second career triple-double, becoming the fastest player in league history to hit 100 three-pointers. Caitlin Clark's rookie season has been nothing short of groundbreaking, setting a new bar for future WNBA rookies while carrying the Fever back to the playoffs. She is widely regarded as a generational talent, with many including LeBron James, Joe Biden, Travis Scott, Stephen Curry, Nancy Lieberman, and Serena Williams hailing her as one of the greatest women's college basketball players ever. Known for her unmatched shooting range, she's been compared to Stephen Curry for revolutionizing the game. Her impact is so huge that the need for a new term arose. Dubbed as the Caitlin Clark effect, is simply record-breaking crowds and TV viewership, including 9.9 million for the 2024 National Championship. Her senior season set attendance records at home and on the road. Clark's final games shattered TV ratings, with 18.9 million viewers tuning into the national championship, outdrawing the men's final for the first time in history. There's only so much that you can capture in a short documentary when it comes to Caitlin Clark's career. Let us know if we missed any important part of her journey, and if you would like us to do a long-form documentary on Caitlin Clark's career in the comments below. And while you are at it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more about Caitlin Clark's journey to greatness, because she is just getting started.